Hey everyone! Did you know about this latest update regarding SpaceX, Starship, and the first ever third generation Starlink satellites? If not, stay with me until the end because this changes everything. SpaceX has just completed the 13th test flight of Starship, and this mission was a mix of incredible success and another major setback. The biggest win. SpaceX successfully launched the first third generation or V3 Starlink satellites using an upgraded version of its massive Starship rocket. That's a huge milestone for the company's future internet ambitions. But things did not go perfectly. During the mission, the Super Heavy booster suffered another failure while attempting its simulated landing in the Gulf of Mexico. This is actually the second issue with the Super Heavy booster on the Starship V3 design. Back in May, during the very first V3 flight, the booster also failed during separation from the upper stage. This time, SpaceX managed to successfully complete the upper stage mission after deploying the satellites. But the booster could not restart all the engines needed for its landing burn. It hit the water much faster than expected and exploded on impact. What's even more interesting is that this launch happened just over a week after SpaceX had to cancel its previous Starship launch attempt. That mission was aborted immediately after ignition because several rocket engines failed. To fix the issue, SpaceX replaced 6 engines before Friday's launch. Now here is another fascinating twist. This was the first Starship launch since SpaceX became a public company in June through the largest IPO in history. Investors have been watching every test closely because SpaceX follows its famous fly, fail, fix development strategy. After last week's launch abort, the company's stocks dropped, continuing to a broader decline since the IPO. The share price has fallen from over $200 per share to $115 at Friday's market close. After the booster failure, the stock slipped another 2% in after-hours trading, although it later recovered some of those losses. Now let's talk about the good news. The Starship V3 upper stage, which had lost an engine during its first flight in May, performed flawlessly this time. It successfully deployed the new Starlink satellites, survived the intense heat of the atmospheric re-entry, and completed a simulated landing in the Indian Ocean about 1 hour after liftoff. And here is something we have never seen before. Unlike previous Starship missions, the ship did not explode after tipping into the ocean. Instead, it actually floated on the water, allowing SpaceX to send a drone for the close inspection of the heat shield tiles underneath the spacecraft. As for the new Starlink satellites, they burned up in Earth's atmosphere roughly 20 minutes after deployment because Starship still isn't capable of reaching full orbit. However, SpaceX successfully communicated with every satellite while they were in the space. That's an important step forward for Starlink, which remains the only profitable part of the SpaceX business. These new V3 Starlink satellites are a big deal because they are far more capable. SpaceX says launching 60 V3 satellites on Starship could deliver a potential 20-fold increase in downlink capacity compared to a single Falcon 9 mission. But there is still one big challenge. Those massive efficiency gains depend on reusing the Super Heavy booster. If Starship keeps losing boosters, the economics become much less attractive. In fact, SpaceX stated in its S1 filing that without a fully reusable Starship, Starlink's expansion would happen at a slower pace and at higher cost. So while this mission proved that SpaceX is making real progress, it also showed there is still plenty of work ahead before Starship becomes the fully reusable rocket Elon Musk has envisioned. What do you think? Is SpaceX getting closer to revolutionizing space travel, or are these booster failures becoming a bigger concern? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Patch Pulse, and hit the notification bell so you never miss the latest daily tech updates. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.